Okay, students, so suppose you wanted to do a binomial problem without using the table or the formula using your TI-83 or 84 plus. I've set up this example here which is similar to page 51. We've got n is 10 and the probability of success is 0.7. Let's suppose that we wanted to just find what's the probability that 8 items will be successful. So we're going to go into our TI-83, 84. We're going to look for what's called the distribution key. Now if you look carefully, you'll find it. It's a second key above your variable key. So let's press second, distribution. And you notice we have a lot of distributions to choose from. We've got normal, PDF, and CDF. Now the difference between PDF is that's if you just want to find something equal to one value. It means probability distribution. And CDF means cumulative distribution function. Cumulative means if you want to find from one value to another value. So that's the difference between PDF and CDF. Let's find our binomial functions. There they are. We just want to see when x equals 8, so we can use a binomial PDF function. It's prompting me, and the order that it's going to work in is it's going to be n, p, and then x separated with commas. So our n was 10. We had 10 items total. The probability of successfully choosing a good item was 70% or 0.70 or 0.7. And we wanted to see what the probability 8 were good was. So we end our parenthesis, we hit enter, and it pops up the value 0.2335. Now if you looked in your table, if you used the table, you would have just found 0.233. Okay, so I accept either using the binomial table or using the calculator. Now let's suppose that you wanted to find something different. Example number 2 on page 51 wanted us to find the probability that x is greater than or equal to 6. Well, unfortunately, with these calculators, the CDF function only works in less than or equal to, so that's why I used the handy trick 1 minus probability of x less than or equal to 5, and we talked about that in lecture. Okay, so let's just focus on finding the probability that x is less than or equal to 5. Again, we would go into our distribution menu, we would scroll all the way down. We want less than or equal to 5, so we're going to use binomial CDF. Okay? Now again, it's prompting me. It wants me to enter in 10 for the n. The p, probability of success, is 0.7 again. And this is saying from the utmost value, which for us is 5, all the way down to 0 for these calculators here. The 89 titaniums are more powerful in that you can set different boundaries. But that should crunch and give us 1503, 0.1503. And then in our example on number 2, we were trying to find the probability that x was greater than or equal to 6. So let's minus this and see if we got the same answer that we did in class. And indeed we do. So this is another way to find answers just using your calculator. And again, unfortunately, these calculators, these 83 pluses and the 84s, they do from the upper bound x all the way down to 0, and that is a limitation on their part. But it can be at times quicker than using the table or the formula. But whatever way works for you, please use that way.